Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Boys Bros 1975.
This is Space Gun on the Amiga. Obviously I'm playing it on my A500 Mini. It was released by Ocean in 1992 and it was released on the Spectrum, the Amstrad, the Commodore, the Amiga, the Atari ST, ZX Spectrum and MS-DOS. And the ZX Spectrum version, which I have a gameplay of, is actually really quite impressive. I'm not saying it's a brilliant, you know, on-rails shooter, but it's actually really quite impressive for what it does on the Spectrum with the amount of colours that it throws around. The Amiga and the Atari ST versions, from what I can tell from that Bastion of Truth Wikipedia that dares not ever lie, actually had light gun options. I didn't even know you could get a light gun for the Amiga or the Atari ST. Obviously it's based on an arcade game of the same name released by Taito in 1919, kind of capitalising on the whole aliens sort of, you know, thing. It was a 1 or 2 player simultaneous light gun game, and basically you had to visit a crippled space station and basically blow all kinds of shit out of aliens and rescue civilians. Basically it's aliens, but its kind of shtick was the fact that you could shoot the limbs off aliens, and you had a secondary fire which you could upgrade, and it would be different weapons. It wasn't like it was just a straightforward, you know, smart bomb or something like that. Now, I've played this on the Spectrum, I have not played this on the Amiga, but from what I hear, it's a bit of a stinker. But I am trying to go through as many arcade games as I possibly can on this machine, because for a lot of people back in the day, this would have been the only option they had to play arcade games, and as we know, sucked to be them most of the time because the Mega Drive kicked its ass. But you know, fair's fair, let's get into it. So obviously I'm playing this with a mouse. I've set the mouse to 60% sensitivity. I find it really difficult to get the sensitivity on the mouse on this machine like bang on between different games and stuff like that. In fact, I find it a fucking pain in the ass, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, so let's get into it. I hear stinky things about it, but fuck it. 2 Tears in a Bucket and all that. Wrong franchise or wrong video series, Dave. Let's get into it. So you basically think aliens, fire. Right, we're gonna play this with sound effects first. Isn't the music? That is accurate to the arcade game. I do actually have a main gameplay of the arcade game. Obviously I'm doing it with a cursor, but much like this then, you could argue. It also reminds me of the soundtrack to the sci-fi series V, which I absolutely adored back in the day. First series, the mini-series, parts 1 and 2 were amazing. Then the follow-up series, what was it, 4 parts, 5 parts? Alright. And then the remake in 2009, shite. Right, so 2 players, possibly. There's only one of me right now, far. Oh no, I gotta do, oh yeah, hang on, you gotta go into the virtual keyboard, which I'll let it out for the purpose of this video. Here we go. 2039 AD. Not that far ahead, really. Man begins deep space exploration. However, there are many unknown dangers in space. How fucking, you know, like 1990. And we thought deep space travel would be available in like 40, 50 years. Yeah, we were optimistic, right? Oh yeah, it's got security systems as well, which you got to blow up. Got a cursor. Life is the yellow checks. My gun. It's a charge thing, look, life, but above life, and it goes down. So, tap it. Tap it is the future. The arcade game was a sprite scaler, which this is going to try and replicate. Just probably not very well. Right, look, even though you take the head off, oh, that's a power-up, get it? Apparently I can't. Oh, hang on. Other bits of them can still carry on twatting you. I mean, I know what arcade game it's supposed to be. Sprites were bigger on the Spectrum. Not saying they look better, but they were bigger. They're tiny on this. Right, right click. There we go. Right click again. And I missed it. But the crosshair changes. That's just ammunition. See? And then that means that was clunky as tits. And the loading times are awful as well. Maybe I'll edit them out, maybe I won't. The top, I don't know why I said that. In the middle of the screen at the top, you can see that there was a time limit. Beneath the time limit are the number of people I have rescued. So basically, I haven't shot them while I'm trying to run away. I do like that option to use, you know, a secondary weapon. I don't know if this is based on the fact that, you know, the sheer, this is cool, cooler than the arcades, sheer number of enemies on the screen, oops, is based on 2 people simultaneously, so obviously I don't really stand a chance. It's nicked the motion detector from Aliens at the bottom because, you know, copyright in the 80s, 'twas not at 90s, 'twas not a thing. I'm finding it really hard to shoot the bloody aliens, like really hard. Tits hard, if you will. Yeah, those loading times are fucking shocking. Oops! Oh look, a little skull and crossbow. This gun is weird. It says power to the full, but it doesn't seem to be doing that. Actually, I think it's just a case of the sound effect doesn't seem to be kicking in all the time. I do like that option, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, so they're squishing and making squishing noises. Oh shit. Knock first, mate. When I'm shooting them, look, you can see 2 X's now, which mean I've shot 2 people. Thank you, you're welcome. But I've saved 3 people. Nah, close enough. But yeah, so fire, and then there's no firing noise. Oh, you got ice. And then you shoot him when he's iced and shit. Trust me, the shooting limbs off them and them still attacking, shooting their head off and stuff like that, as you would expect, was far more impressive in the arcade. This is really not that impressive. In fact, is this a lazy ST port? Because while I would not expect the Amiga to be able to do anywhere near an arcade perfect port, monsters attack the crew, will any of them survive? Not with me, in this 60% accurate mouse control, sorry. But yeah, this just looks a bit weak and the sprites are a bit small in shit. Especially when you consider, I know you said you can't compare it, look it up. Especially when you see how big the sprites are on the Spectrum. Those are bloody impossible to shoot. Thanks for that shrill noise. I think they're taking more damage. Gotta remember to not hammer it, not hold it, just hammer it. Oh look, decisions, yay. It's not linear. Well, it pretty much fucking is linear, but you know what I mean. Yeah. I think if I was getting some sort of constant sound effect, then I would, I don't know, I feel like you'd be doing more damage. I think it feels like I'm not doing any damage. Is that ice? I don't know. Because the sound effect keeps, oh, fire, wigging in and wigging out. I don't know if that's a ROM thing, if anyone played this back in the day and can let me know. These loading times. If that's an emulation ROM thing, but I do like that one. And because when it does make the sound effects, your gun is basically the pulse rifle, the M41A from Aliens. I have my Nerf one of those pre-ordered from last fucking October. Comes out this October. Will I open it? It's me. I don't know. I'll probably open that actually. Look it up. The Nerf Aliens pulse rifle. It's fucking amazeballs. Shooting him in the head seems to do nothing. Can I shoot that? Is that like the thing from Event Horizon? That makes the Event Horizon. I know it's not called that. I love that fucking movie. I just wish they had the budget so we could have got the actual ending where you get to see hell. Look at that. See, I think that when they blow into chunks and shit, thanks for the shrill noise. Is that, no, sorry, I keep thinking. Oh, that's a proper alien sound effect then. Yeah, I keep thinking like, no, oh shit, that's something I should be shooting, but it's not. It's body parts. Wow, really? 1 credit. You received a V. It's totally V. Wow, really? 1 credit. That's a bit. See what I did there? Only I don't have an S. But yeah, why did they insist on making these games? Like, I mean, I know it's not going to be a massively long game, but the thing is, it's an arcade port. I know I've whined about this before, so give me the option to fucking piss through it as quickly as I want. I mean, how if I paid for this 24 quid back in the day, then it's my right to go through it as quickly as I want. And even if I copied it, I still had to buy the blank disc, so it's still my right to go through it as quickly as I want. So I'm guessing Images are the people who actually developed it. Yep, developed by Images Software, and Ocean just released it. Also, I don't remember the Taito logo joystick thingy having that white ball. One more, go. So, comes down to that little chestnut, which is, if you were hell-bent on playing this at home, then you got a port, because the consoles didn't get a port, did they, as far as I can remember. And if you loved it, then yeah, you know, you got your Space Gun port. However, it's a pretty pants port. I want to say it's an ST, you know, port, but yeah. And also the sound issue, like where it doesn't seem to do my gun sound effect all the time, it's starting to get on my tits. Anyway, one more quick go. Optimistic again, optimistic. Even back then, I know it's very optimistic now, but yeah, like, seriously? What did they think we were going to do in the future? Did they all take Back to the Future 2's prediction of the future? Literally, well, literally, got away from me. Some sort of memorization as well is in order. Yoink. Why does it sound like... There's that shrill noise again. I've either missed a call or I've just hung up. Think about it, you know you do. I don't understand that. It's got to be this gun is too weak. Emulation thing? Yeah, bonuses do I get for saving you? I don't want to save you. Don't like you. I do like the fact this gun is tits weak. I do like the fact you can use your B trigger. That is your real name. Is that ice? No. Yes. On the cameras. Right. So bad loading times. That might be a WHD thing. Your gun is ineffective. It was a lot more effective in the arcades. That shrill thing's probably an emulation thing. The sound goes in and out. I mean, I don't know. Are these genuine problems with this port when it was released, or was that just an emulation thing? But yeah. So bottom line is, if you like the arcade game, you got it. I would personally, seriously, no guff, rather play the Spectrum version. Check out my video. I know. And that's not because I'm a Spectrum fanboy. I'm going to look at my motion detector. Does it actually do anything motion detector-y-ish? See? Comeback sound effects. All is forgiven. Yeah, brutally hard. Too brutally hard. Seriously, credits. Maybe you can do credits. Obviously, there would have been, you know, a bunch of trained versions. I do like that. Oh, see, look, with one player, can I even get any of these? Plus, who thought it was a good idea for the effectiveness of a weapon to go down to fuck all? I know you tried to mix things up. I do like that weapon. It's pretty fucking effective. Oh, shitballs. It took out the whole screen. Oh, that's the noise for the elevator. That one's already open. Oh, the motion detector does do something. See? Come back, sound effects. I need you. I want you, I miss you. You rescue for... That's the actual genuine game sound drilling into my head. What'd you give me for that? More life? 4 credits? Monsters attack the crew. Will any of them survive? Probably not, because this game's too fucking hard. I edited that one out, sorry, not gonna lie. Unless I don't remember to edit out now. Did saving those people give me anything? Apart from a fucking achy mouse. See, there's no way I can get both of those. An achy mouse hand and a headache from that shrill noise. We'll go left. shame, because like I said, the actual sound effects are nice when they decide to work. If you've never experienced Space Gun in the arcade, look it up, even if you just watch a video. Oh, hello. Nick that from Aliens. Because, like I said, the blowing the shit out of them, bits of them falling off, is actually quite fun. Right. Am I not supposed to shoot them? I mean, let's be honest, they're going to be fucking chest burster food in a minute, aren't they? I don't know what that did. Apparently it did nothing. Too quick. The gun's too fucking weak. The charge thing is stupid. It's a bad port. Oh, hello, into the screen shit. Oh yeah, that's stuck on the screen. Does an alright job of sprite scaling, even bearing in mind it's got no hardware to do it, and obviously the arcade had hardware to do it. You know what I mean. That can. I think it is. That shrill noise, because it says warning. Boss, do I have any B weapons and shit? Game over. Well, there you go. Space Gun on the Amiga. I've played it, so you don't have to, unless you're an absolutely massive fan. Oh, that's so V, that music. Anyway, unless you're an absolute massive fan of the arcade game, in which case play it, but I warned you, it's a bit shit. Anyways, always I love to know what you think, especially if you played this back in the day and you had a light gun for it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.